It's late May and we're going to be heading up to SkyHi Lodge, which is located on Hihium Lake. Hihium Lake is about a 4-hour drive northeast of Vancouver and about an hour and a half from Kamloops. Joining me on this trip is going to be my son Braden. He's shown a keen interest for fly fishing, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing here up at Hihium. Hihium Lake is known for having large, wild Kamloops rainbow trout, and those are the fish that we're going to be targeting a variety of different ways. We're going to be doing a little bit of trolling, we're going to be doing some casting and stripping, and we're also going to be fishing with strike indicators and chironomids. So I'm super excited to get out on the water with Braden and find out exactly what Hihium has to offer. The drive into the lake is quite the experience. It's an awesome adventure. As you're making the drive to the lake, you actually climb a steep mountain with some fabulous views of the valley below, and you actually drive right through the remnants of the Elephant Hill fire, which took place in 2017. And as you climb the mountain, you actually see fire retardant on some trees that were left over from the water bombers that were used. As you approach the lake, it turns into a green oasis, and there's a very distinct line between trees that were scorched and trees that were spared, because the fire actually jumped over the lake. So to see that visually, it's absolutely remarkable. As soon as we arrived at the lake, I wanted to get out there immediately. The lake looked absolutely prime, the weather was great, so we hopped in a boat and went out for an afternoon evening fish. That's a beauty. Oh, tank. That's a fat fish. Oh, I had a couple good jumps too. He's right down, oh, look at him. Oh yeah, he hit that good. Yeah. We were just saying, we had a couple good bites on this. A couple of really good bites and just didn't stick. See him launch right away when he came out of the water there? Oh yeah. Man, they're such acrobatic fish, and look at how strong this fish is, man. Just a couple of big, huge runs already. Just launched out of the water, just got his head down, just kind of bulldogging down. There we go, in the net, nicely done. It's got in there, looks like some shrimp there. Let this guy go here. Nice fish there, great fight. Really fat fish, just super, super healthy. Keep him in the water here and he's ready to go right away. Nice wild fish. Big shoulders, he's gone. Beauty. Well, let's see if they can do that again, hey? Oh, stay on him, stay on him. Looked like it was a good take.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay. Attaboy. Okay, that's a nice fish again. He's gonna want to run here, Braid. So you're gonna have to kind of let him go through your hands there.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna be able to, I don't think, get him right away. Okay, don't. Okay, no more. You don't want to pull up any more than that. He smoked that thing, hey?
Yeah, it was nice.
You know, your first time really doing this. This is the tricky part when you're trying to fight these fish, but you're so, that was a nice fish. You're so used to playing them on the reel, but now when you gotta, it's gonna get out of your way here. Now when you have to play these fish, when you're stripping them, see now let them run, you just gotta kind of let it run through your fingers. So it's kind of a finesse game, a little bit.
Yeah.
Right?
This one's got cool colors.
Yeah, he's got nice, so let him run. The main thing, like any fish, is just keep tension That's another nice, beautiful color fish. He might be ready. There he goes. He's a long fish.
Nice.
He's a thin fish. Like my fish was really chunky. This one's a little thinner.
He's got cool colors though.
He's got some beautiful colors here. I'll pop that hook out right away and you can release him. Cool. Okay. He's ready, I think. There he goes. Awesome.
That was sweet.
That was a good take.
Yeah,
okay.
it was.
Awesome. Right on. And we saw another big fish roll right there. So they seem to be kind of in that shallows because we're in 7 or 8. I think that's about 4 or 5 over there. That was a cool looking fish and nice colors.
Yeah, I've never done that before, so.
There you go. Yeah. Hammer time. Loco lives up to his reputation again. This is the first time I've had one of my children on the show, and Braden's shown a bit more of an interest in fishing here the past year or so, and that's kind of about the age I got into it really when I was about, I remember fishing with my grandfather when he would come out from back east, and you know, the odd time with my dad, he wasn't a huge fisherman. He enjoys it more now. But I remember the first time I really got into fly fishing was when I was actually 22 years old. I was playing minor hockey at the end of the season, went up to upstate New York, and I pulled into this city, and the sign when you pulled in was Trout Town, USA. So I bought a pair of waders right away, and I had brought fly gear with me, and just went out to a couple local rivers, and it was the first time I caught a fish on the dry fly, and I was hooked. It was magic. Like, I love all kinds of fishing, you know, being outdoors, experiencing this. Like, look at the surroundings. It's amazing, and being able to do this now with my kids is awesome. And you know, I think Braden's starting to pick up a little bit of a passion for it. I don't know if he's as crazy about it as I am yet.
Maybe not quite.
Not quite as crazy?
No.
Well, just wait. It builds. It's an addiction. But yeah, so I think it's pretty cool. Like we were just talking earlier, that's the first time he said he's ever caught a fish on the fly, like stripping in like that, and it's a pretty neat feeling, eh?
Yeah.
And it was a nice fish too, so. And we're just warming up here. I know you're gonna get another couple, so. It's glad you could make it out and be a part of it, and hopefully learn some things, because every day I go out, I'm still learning too. Into that, there we go. That was another good take. Stripping in. Just switch flies again here to a booby. I first started fishing these boobies probably 5 years ago. The legendary Brian Chan actually was the first one to ever introduce me to these. He tied some up for me that I used and had a really successful day. So I'm a huge believer. I mean, they don't really imitate anything in the lake, but man, did they upset fish, and fish just attack these things. So it's always fun to put it on at times to give her a whirl, and a third cast today, boom, nice fish. So we'll let this guy go. Another beautiful fish, healthy. There you go. He's got a lot of energy still. There he goes. Till next time, maybe we'll go have a decent hour dinner, which is unprecedented. But since you're a young growing boy, I know how hungry you are. So we'll get off the water, and then maybe we'll come out for the late night bite.
There's so many branches in here.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got him. Oh, what? I thought it was a fish. Jeez.
You got the 3-pounder. It looked fishy.
I thought it was a fish.
No, that was a branch.
Well, we had a pretty successful first
afternoon, evening bite on the lake. Braden and I were able to get into a couple fish, but I know we're both getting hungry, especially him. So it's time to head in and start to get ready for dinner here. But this is where I truly believe a big part of the SkyHi Lodge experience and charm takes place, is coming in now and prepping our dinner, chopping wood, and you're making the kindling, and you're getting a fire going outside. It's this old world kind of rustic charm, and while you're doing all this work, you're just listening to the loons on the lake that are sounding off, and the water's lapping up on the shore. You're literally 15 feet from the lake while all this is taking place, and it's just, to me, a huge part of the experience. And why I love being outdoors so much is you just kind of get immersed into the simple things, and really you're just kind of back to basics. You got fire, you're cooking your own food, you're eating by a campfire. You don't have your electronics, there's no distractions. You're just in the moment and you're enjoying the experience, the adventure, and the people that you're with. First morning and the wind has picked up a bit, but it's supposed to settle down a little bit later in the day. But it's a saying, there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad gear. So we're gonna head out and go fish. So the plan right away is to anchor and cast, and to do that we're gonna have our sinking lines and we're gonna be stripping leeches. So basically what we're doing here is just trying to find out, if we can locate fish. This is a good way to do that because you can cover area, and if for some reason you aren't getting fish in one area, it's easy to pull anchor and move slightly. So that's the plan right away here, and then we know the weather is supposed to improve, so once the sun comes out, we want to switch over to our gear that has floating lines with a strike indicator and a chronomid setup.
Fish on. Another good take. Trying to net that fish, and I got another fish on here. There we go, double header here. Braden just landed one. I got another fish on here. I just kept my line in while we were netting that. Put it down for 1 second.
Let this guy go, I pumped him.
Okay, let him go. So Braden's just checking that guy. You can check that, put it in the vial.
Cool color.
Nice fish there, small guy.
There you go.
We'll get bigger, good job. Another fish coming in here on this side. This is a nice fish here, actually, guys. You can see him there. It's a nice fish. Really nice fish that I saw him now.
Oh, he's right there, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good trout. That's a beautiful trout. Man, is he just head shaking. Come on, buddy. His tail's hitting the line. He's not done yet. Yeah, keep him in there. That's a nice one.
Oh yeah.
That's a beauty. Nice net job. So we got some shrimp in there, a nice size shrimp and some chronomids. Good net job, bud.
Boom.
Biggest trout you ever netted. I think this might have been the guy that you lost.
Probably a bit bigger than this one for
All right,
sure.
let's get him back in here. There we go. What a trout. What a beautiful trout. And he's gone. Hey, there's more where that came from. Let's go find him. That was fun. Awesome. Double header.
Yeah.
Double header. And we finally landed them both because we've been struggling here.
Yeah, big time.
Man, a little frustration. We've had some good fish on, but that was awesome. Do you want to come back here and cast, Braden? Is it easier for you?
I don't know. I'm doing fine backhand casting.
Okay, you just let me know, okay?
Okay. Go.
Got one. Nice job. Nice job on the strip too, getting them. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Stay on them like that. I'm gonna have to think that's a pretty nice fish. Oh, that's a nice fish, man. There he goes again. As soon as he sees the boat, he's just gone.
Oh, there he goes again. No.
You're good.
No, dude, I think he's gone.
No.
He's gone.
What? Dude, you wanna know how big he was? I don't want to tell you. He was this big.
I know.
Oh, he just turned his head to the side. Like he took so many
I
runs.
couldn't even do anything there.
No, you did. You played it awesome. That's the thing, right? These barbless hooks, right? I mean, that's just, he turns the right way. I mean, you had him on like.
He was good. He was on there good because he took a lot of runs.
Oh, man. Nice try. Oh, hog.
You went to go cast it, hey?
Chironomid, big green one. What? That's a hog, dude. Oh my God. It's a big fish coming right over you. His head shaking. Oh, cooperate, buddy. Ready? He's in. Boom.
Oh, that's maybe the biggest one yet.
Yee-hoo. Nice. Just switched up right now. Went over to a chironomid here. And literally just kind of made my first cast, was stripping line out. It's probably 10, 12 feet off the front of the boat. And as I was just going to cast, my indicator went down. It was just wham, hammered him. Beautiful fish. Who said you can't fish with bananas on the boat? Although I never bring them, but tonight I did. He's
22.
He's 22, almost 23 inches. What a beautiful fish. What a beautiful fish here. Lots of energy still in this guy. Thanks for cooperating, buddy. I'm gonna send you off. There he goes.
We had an absolutely spectacular day. We lost track of how many fish we caught, but we did end up catching several fish over 20 inches. Braden hooked and fought an absolute monster trout. You know, unfortunately, that fish won the battle and spit the hook, and I know Braden was devastated, but when you see a fish like that, for me, that's what keeps me coming back the next day. You always know in your mind there's something bigger out there. Well, it's our final morning here at SkyHi, and Braden actually has to get back home, but I'm going to stay because the weather was so beautiful and the lake looks absolutely perfect. So fishing solo is a little bit unique because really, I mean, all the decision making is up to you. This morning when I went out after speaking with Bruce, I ended up going into an area that was very shallow, only 4 feet deep. You know, we fished with our top shelf premium floats, and man, did we ever have a morning.
Yep. Oh. Nice fish here on the top shelf float. Just smashed it. Big head shakes. We saw a bunch of fish rolling in here. Finally got one to cooperate and take. I got my other line in the water. I think this guy's gonna take another big run here in a minute. My heart is racing. He hammered that thing. Beautiful morning, not much wind at all. We woke up this morning, it was just beautiful out. Oh, it's a nice trout right there. That is a beautiful fish. Man, really like these top shelf floats. This is a big fish, big fish. Just the buoyancy, easy to use, bright colors. Very, very sensitive. It's a nice color fish here. Oh, he's just got his nose bulldogging down. Trying to get him, turn him here. Oh. Get his head up. Oh, he doesn't like that net at all. Oh. Stay away from that anchor line. Come on, buddy. We're gonna let you go. The take was awesome though, man. Just a beautiful, oh yeah, he doesn't like that. I gotta get his head up. He's in. No, Brendan, that was not good. The net's not that big. That's the problem. That's a nice trout right there. Oh, man. Man, what an awesome fish we just got here. Beautiful rosy cheeks on the chironomid in 6 feet of water here. A bunch of fish were rising around us. We finally got one to cooperate. I did lose one earlier, but just a beautiful fish. We'll let this guy go here. But man, he's well over 20 inches. He's probably 3 to 4 pound, but he's a gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Look at those rosy cheeks there. Beautiful rainbow. Oh, jeez. There he goes. Get ready. Lots of energy, swim away. That's a cool feeling. Oh man, nice fish. What a take. He just absolutely smashed that chironomid. That was fun. Great run, big jump right off the bat. Thank you, fish, for cooperating. So much fun.
We had an incredible trip up to SkyHi Lodge. It's an old school, dedicated angler, outdoor enthusiast fishing lodge. Like, the quality of the fish was amazing. We had many fish over 20 inches. I think we're almost into double digits of fish over 20 inches, which is amazing. I would like to thank Bruce McKenzie, owner of SkyHi Lodge, for his generosity and hospitality. Trips like these can be challenging because you're fishing new water, but Hihium is such a rewarding lake. I feel like I'm a much better angler after this trip. But the best part about this trip was being able to experience it with my son Braden, just to see the excitement on his face when he was fighting fish and hooking fish and just taking in the whole experience. It's something that I'll remember for the rest of my life.